Hi guys, it's Sarge here from PaymentEye, and I'm joined today by Amanda Faul, who's director at Vendorcom, and we're at the Vendorcom Thought Leadership Conference, which is being held at 1 Canada Square in Canary Wharf. How are you today, Amanda?
Yeah,
All right?
good, thank you, Sarge. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today. Could you start by telling me a little bit about the Thought Leadership Conference today and what Vendorcom are doing?
Yeah, I mean, the whole premise behind Vendorcom is it's about bringing the industry together to enable it to develop and create better solutions for merchants to take payments from consumers. So the point of today is to make sure that we are educating people as to what's coming over the hill in terms of regulation, in terms of new technologies, but also challenging people to think a little bit differently. So we've got some presentations in there on the way identity and authentication are moving forwards, the way the industry can collaborate more around some of these and work together to make the solutions much more robust, but also looking at how we might as an industry be able to adapt some methodologies from other industry sectors. So for example, agile development, how can we make payments more agile, not just in the software development side, but also actually the development of regulation, legislation, standards. So again, it's about inspiring people, it's about connecting people. So again, really strong networking here today, and about making sure that businesses are best placed to go and really compete in the marketplace with strong knowledge of what merchants want, strong knowledge of what's going to impact their business over the coming years.
You spoke there about bringing the industry together, which is incredibly important, and also the competitive nature between the different players here. But a kind of theme that's come up is also the need for collaboration between different agents, and I think it's quite important that you've brought everyone together here today to be able to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. Vendorcom was built around Paul's belief that you can achieve so much more if you work together, that yes, it's a very competitive industry, but it's also a standards-based industry, and there's no point competing around the standard itself. By working together, we can make sure we're getting robust standards, robust legislation that are fit for purpose, and also we can work collaboratively to ensure that we are communicating messages effectively out to the market. I think we did it very well with chip and PIN as an industry, but since then, if you look at some of the communications around contactless payments, it's been much more disparate, and I think that then creates a very confusing message for merchants. So it's also about bringing the industry together to really think about the messages that we're putting out there, but also where there are particular issues that are common to everybody, that we're not all out there trying to create our own way of solving a problem, that we're actually saying, look, this is a collective industry problem, so let's work together to fix it, so that we can then go and compete around the things that actually matter, and be really solid supporters of business by fixing the little niggles that always get in the way.
And also, it's quite fitting that we're in a venue such as Level 39 to be discussing, the latest in innovation and the forefront of payments technology at the moment.
I mean, we're going through massive change in payments. I think people forget how far we've come in actually a relatively short time. If you think about how long we've had coins, how relatively short a period of time we've had credit cards, and now we're talking mobile, you're talking fingerprint technology. We're moving faster and faster and faster. And so to be in a place like this where, it's all about ideas, bringing people in from different backgrounds as well. This is not about the same old industry players doing the same old thing. This is about people from social media environments coming in and saying, actually, you've missed a point here. Or people coming in and saying, well, okay, just because you've always done it this way, it doesn't have to be. We're not going to throw the legacy out because the legacy works and there's lots of positive there, but some of this is about iterative development, and some of it is about completely out of the box new ways of thinking. And we've got an innovation session this afternoon where we're looking at just that. Who are the disruptors? What can they do differently? What value can they add to the existing players? But for me, more importantly, what value do they actually add to the merchant?
I think Vendorcom doing a fantastic job in facilitating such conversation. So I think we look forward to seeing the innovation conference and keynotes this afternoon.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Sarge.
Thanks for joining us.